guys, I'm not gonna lie, this feels a little bit uncomfortable. You know when you just like stop doing something for like a week and then that week turns into like a month and then that month turns into like 6 months? Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me with YouTube. I started filming, I think like almost like maybe I want to say like a year ago or just short of a year ago. And it was like getting to the warmer weather and like I had a lot going on at that time. I was going away heaps. And then I stopped because the weather started getting colder and naturally I stopped doing like a lot of things. Like I stopped going away. I started literally just like grinding in my business and just completely fell off. So I'm back. I have no expectations or plans in terms of YouTube, although I was speaking to someone the other day and they're like, you should really bring this back. And I was like, I have been thinking about bringing this back for so long. Like I just like keep coming up with excuses not to do it. I'm here because I genuinely loved filming last time. It made me feel super uncomfortable at the start, but you get into a routine and you feel a lot better every single time you do it. It's literally like the gym. Like literally I keep telling myself, I'm like, this is exactly like the gym. When you fall off, you like fall off for a week and then it turns into 6 months or whatever. And like when you're going again, it like feels uncomfortable, but the more you go, like the better you feel. So anyways, I'm in my car. I was supposed to be at gym working out at 10:30 and it is now 10:56. I literally crashed the fuck out this morning with my hair. I don't know what's going on right now, but I literally just like can't with my hair. I'm going to say that more often than not, I'm having really bad hair days and I hate my hair. I don't know what to do about it. Like I've literally had to pull out my extensions this morning and some dry shampoo and just like chuck it up into a plait because I feel like plaits are kind of in at the moment and I love a plait. But it's like super gross and you can see the extensions and I'm just going to ignore it. But I literally spent like an hour doing all these different hairstyles. I couldn't and I don't know why. And I think it might be the fact that last time I got my hair done, I asked for something a little bit different, like a little bit like darker to make it a little bit more natural. And I think I've been so blonde all my life. I've never like dyed it. I've only ever gotten highlights, but it's always been like fully blonde. And when it looks like this, it's oily and I feel like it just looks like this every single day, no matter how many times I wash it, because that's kind of like what I asked for. But yeah, anyways, we've done it. I'm here. I'm just pretending like I'm ignoring my hair. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just ignore it and we'll wash it tonight and tomorrow will be a new day. So today is lower body day. I'm training legs, eating my bagels in the car, has honey with them. And I feel really quite strong today. So I'm hoping I get a few BBs because, sorry, a few PBs because I have been struggling heaps lately in the gym. I'm currently in a build. I think this is like week 12. I want to do a 20-week build. So in the thick of it now, and I'm the heaviest I've ever been. And I want to be making sure that my training is matching that, but I just haven't had the energy the last couple of weeks. So I'm feeling really good. I woke up really good this morning. I was like, you know what? Today I am going to push. I feel like I've got the energy. So I'm excited. See the no, it just follows. Oh, okay. You dickhead. Oh, yeah. There it is. He's taking my owl for a walk. Oh, is it weeing on me? is Wednesday. I did not end up filming yesterday at all. I was literally in the worst fucking mood. I still didn't have much motivation today, not gonna lie, still in my luteal phase obviously, and it is hitting me hard. I really needed this sauna today. But woke up this morning, had breakfast, and then came to the gym that I work at to train my one-to-one face-to-face girl. Then stayed here, had my pre-workout, trained upper body. Got to update you on the owl situation. This lady was like rowing in the lake, yelled out at us. She's like, oh, like how long are you guys walking for? And we were like, random question to ask. We're like, oh, just gonna do a lap of the lake, I suppose. And she's like, oh, do you know where like this place is? And she named the place, and we're like, oh no, sorry, like we're not from here. And she like kept like rowing closer, and she's like, oh, can you please take this? And I was like, what is she talking about? I look in her little boat that she's got, and she has this owl in there. And I was like, this is so random. My sister was like, absolutely not. But I'm like very much a yes person. So I was like, yeah, sure, no worries. And then anyway, we ended up, it like happened really quickly, and then all of a sudden I had this owl in my hands. Apparently it had been swimming in the lake or whatever. Bizarre thing to happen when you're just like going for a walk. For real, I cannot believe I've even made it to the car today. I have not been able to get up and go to the gym. Like, I am just like I just bawled my eyes out like 10 minutes ago on the floor crying because I literally hated the way I look. And I am on my luteal phase, so bear that in mind. Oh my gosh, I have put on 3 kilos in the last 3 months, intentionally obviously, to be in this build phase. And mentally, like, that is so fucking hard, and I don't talk about it much because I'm scared to get backlash from it, because everyone talks about losing weight, prep life, and being lean, and you know, losing weight, and it's all about that in the health and fitness industry. Very minimal people talk about the challenges of intentionally putting on weight. I'm talking about those with eating disorders and going into a healthy relationship with food and putting on weight, the mental side of things that come with that. And also, not that saying that that was my situation, but just like the process of gaining weight in an intentional way as a whole, no one talks about it, and it is so fucking hard mentally. Like, I have never been this heavy in my whole entire life, and like still, right, I will sprinkle it a little bit in conversations about, you know, the fact that I am in a build, telling people how much I weigh. People are like, oh, I wish I weighed that much. Like, I think that takes more of a toll on me than I realize. Sounds so stupid because no one talks about it, but I have been always the small girl. Like, I have always been small. I've always been quite toned. That's just the way my body has been built and the way that I've grown up. I've grown up eating quite healthy and all the things, and I'm very grateful for that. But that comes with a side that no one really talks about, because you know why people don't talk about it? Because it gets met with, oh, you're so lucky, and oh, I wish I was that scale weight. People don't say that. People never like, oh, stop complaining, you're skinny. Like, but you can feel it. I understand what my goal is and the big picture of everything, and it is still hard. Like, I have education behind me, I have a coach behind me, and it is still fucking hard. I don't know whether I'm crying because I'm in my luteal phase, or I'm crying because I'm just upset. I don't know. But it's fucking hard. Hello. I think the last time I filmed I was having like an actual mental breakdown. Well, anyways, today is Saturday. It is Saturday afternoon, and I'm currently marinating in some fake tan. It is honestly taking me like all day to do this tan. I thought, you know what, I'm going to use the tan that I've got already in the bathroom. That was a big mistake. It was clearly in my bathroom for like a year for a reason. I thought, you know what, let's just save some money and use it. So I used it, hated it, washed it off, used a different one, hated it, washed it off. So that is that. Now I am on my laptop, and I'm going to go through with you what I do every single week in terms of like tracking and grocery shopping and that sort of thing. So this is what I use. This is called Chronometer. Basically, I will go into my targets and profile, and I will adjust this
if my calories have been adjusted for the week, which they have. So I'll update that in a second. This is what I've been eating the last couple of weeks. I'm now on 3,000 calories, so I'm super nervous for that. But anyways, we're going to fix that in a second. Then what I will do is go into my diary and add everything in. Most things I keep pretty similar. So like I'll go into last week and I will literally just like copy and paste like my breakfasts and pop it into day and just make sure that all my targets are met in terms of my macros. And then I have Woolworths up in the background as well, just to add groceries in depending on what I need and what I don't need. That's basically what I do. And then I just create like a whole plan for the week. I will literally plan it all out and then eat the same thing for the 7 days. I used to, when I first started track every single day, and it was just like so mentally exhausting and just not necessary. Now what I find works best for me is I literally will do this. I will create like a 1 day kind of plan and I will just copy and paste that for the 7 days of the week. Like, don't have to think about it, just have to go back onto my phone, check how many, say like for example, how many oats I'm having in my breakfast, that sort of thing. But I'm not physically adding in things every single day, trying to calculate it in my brain, because I am not good at math and that is just not going to work for me. So that would also cause me a lot more stress. We just don't need that right now. Happy Sunday, guys. I have spent the morning at the Muscle City gym in Keysborough, which you would have seen. It was actually such a nice gym and the vibe was like really good. Like I feel like I want to be a part of more gyms like that, kind of like the more bodybuilding vibe rather than the commercial gyms, because obviously like, yes, the convenience of the commercial gyms being closer to my home, but the equipment at Muscle City was just like, I just miss being a part of like the vibe, access to the really good equipment, like just like makes the biggest difference. And it's kind of like the environment that I want to be a part of and the environment that I feel like I don't want to say fit in, but like I just feel comfortable there. Although I will say at the start I literally was like standing next to my partner and I was like, oh my god, I feel so nervous, like I don't want to go walk around. But as soon as I like warmed up, I was fine, like I was all good. Honestly, probably one of the worst sessions I've had in a while. I'm glad that I went. So obviously going to gym has been like the biggest struggle this week. The plan was to get up early. Ended up getting there at about 10:30, 11-ish, and my period like literally hit me like day one just before we left, and I was like grateful to have a 28-day cycle, but just hit me and I just had like the worst session. I was in so much pain and I just like couldn't do much. It was a leg day too, so did what I could and then didn't beat myself up over it. Grabbed groceries on the way home. Anyways, I am excited for next week. I am excited to show up for myself. I've got better meals planned in terms of like more fruits, vegetables, that sort of thing. I'm really proud of how I've showed up this week and what this week has shown me. It's brought a lot of things to light. So thank you so much for watching this vlog. I am excited to keep pushing on YouTube and I will speak to you soon.